Okay, hey guys, today I'm here at American Fork Canyon doing this route called 30, which is 6 pitches, and I've done it one time before with my friend Brian. Now I'm doing it for a second time, and I hope you guys enjoy. Today I'm going to be talking more about my process behind soloing, my mindset, and I'm going to try to be less trolly and more genuine. So we're putting on the TC Pros, which stands for, see, I was going to make a joke about what TC stands for even when I just said I was going to be genuine. I have a rock in my shoe. This route is rated 510A, which is pretty hard to solo for the average human being. I don't even know if that's true, but I feel like the average elite, I don't know. Even if you can climb 12A, you probably would not solo 10A because it's a lot scarier than climbing 12A. But yeah, basically we're just gonna have a chill day climbing this awesome route. So I'm really excited. I was gonna go try this route at the Beer Can Cave, which I want to solo eventually. But there were hella people there. And I don't really love soloing when there's hella people. I don't even like top rope soloing if there's hella people. Because if there's other people climbing with their friends, I want to climb with my friends, you know? But unfortunately, that's not the case right now. So we're about to start on this route, and hopefully we make it back down before the sun sets. So this is our first pitch, which is also the chossiest pitch. And I don't have my POV with me. Do I have my phone? But this pitch is pretty boring. I'll just skip to like pitch 4. Okay, we're here on pitch 2. I think we're on pitch 2. And one thing that I wanted to say was people can make soloing whatever they want. Like if you think soloing is a spiritual experience where you and the mountain are speaking to each other and an angel is guiding you, then you can say that's what soloing is. If you think soloing is just like a sick day, just doing rad shit, just to fucking go hard, who's to tell you that you're not taking soloing seriously enough? So that's one thing I hear a lot. Soloing is very serious and precious. I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm not saying that it has to be super spiritual and shit. And it can't really be that spiritual if you're just climbing Choss also. Okay, we're at the anchors right here. Right there. And now we're gonna climb this pitch. But yeah, there's some moments where soloing is awesome and you feel connected to the earth and spiritual. And sometimes it's just like an expression of climbing mastery where you feel good and you're just sending. But for people who try to make it like super deep, like don't post this or don't like, there's a lot of other sports where you defy death as well that are much more widely posted. Just a thought. Also, if you're wondering like why I'm breathing heavy, climbing is a physical exercise. It's about the speed and it's about how much time you take to rest. It's not about fear. Sometimes if you're really scared, you'll breathe really hard, but usually if I'm breathing hard, it's because of exertion and not fear. Whoa. I feel like soloing is just another form of climbing. So when people ask me questions about soloing, I can literally ask almost the exact same question about normal climbing. I'm just climbing easy routes without as much protection. There are people who are 5'8" Gumbies who climb trad routes and place terrible protection the whole time. And that's completely fine. Obviously it's not fine, but like no one really gives a fuck. But soloing is literally just trad climbing with less gear. If you have fun climbing, then I don't understand why it's so hard to explain that soloing is fun as well. We got this crux here. Just kidding, it's not a crux at all. But like from the camera, this rock quality probably looks bad, and it is bad. Like I would never use this or this flake or some of this shit. But like this hold has literally been so worn down, and this foot is literally so bomber. You just have to pick the holds that have been used. Even on a place that's completely full of chalks, if you pick a hold that's been used, you will be fine. And that's not always true. Like sometimes conditions can change, but that's why we test holds. That's why I develop our hold identification process. But the route traverses on these thin crimps, and then it climbs this corner with this loose block, which I'm not gonna use, by the way. Then we're gonna go up here onto that ledge for the crux section. Okay, we're right below one of the cruxes, right here. It's like slabby. Yeah, honestly, I just love soloing. I mean, come on. You can't beat that. I've talked about this before, but the reason I post these videos instead of just soloing by myself is because I'm trying to make climbing my full-time job. So we lit, it's starting to work. A little bit more momentum, we got this. And thank you to all the day one supporters. So I'm on this hold right here, but I'm not really using it. I'm on this big jug foot. I step on this foot and cross through to this pocket. And I could use this undercling. And there's like a kind of a sloper on the corner. Let's do it. Okay, we did the crux. It was chill. I did completely different beta, but it's only 5'10", so it's not like you have to do any beta. Let's go! We did it! But this right here is the crux of the whole route. Wet log. I'm gonna lock in. Let's fucking go!